Township D, better known as Nepean, is the gateway to the West. Once its own city, with its own rules, it was part of the amalgamation in 2001. The Nepean Raiders have been part of the CCHL since 1972. Though the Raiders have been around since 1972, it took 30 years for them to win their first Bogart Cup, which they did in 2003.
Going to the finals the past 2 years has been amazing, and winning that championship, it was the best experience of my life, and I know that Pete and Arnie and Brian would all say the same thing, and I think that's really what makes it special, and they give us an opportunity to really come together as a team, and it's a one big family here.
They followed up their first Bogart Cup with a Fred Page Cup in 2004. The Raiders have an alumni group that is arguably the finest in all of the league, with the likes of Steve Yzerman, Darren Pang, Aaron Ward, and Adrian Aucoin. They have produced loads of NHL talent.
First of all, I think the Steve Yzerman connection. I think he was one of my favorite players growing up, and I think it's been awesome to play in his rank and know that he was here before us, and it's a history that you've got to be proud of. But I think after that, it goes to our owners, Brian Altschuler and Arnie Baird. They've been unbelievably great to me and all the players here, and we get treated like kings, and it's been, I think they really make it enjoyable, and then it allows Pete to do whatever he needs to do to really make our team competitive.
This ownership here is second to none. They've never said no to me on anything. They've always treated our players with first class, and that's really important. You know, the players are why we do this. These young men in this hockey room is why we do this, and it's about their future and how we treat these kids, you know, in the next year or over the course of the years is how they're going to treat kids when they work with them.
Well, I think that we treat them, they're on the pedestal. Like, we're underneath them, we're trying to push them to get to that next level. It's all about them, it's not about us. I keep on saying it's not Peter's team or the Brian or Arnie's team, it's their team. And we're trying to do whatever we can to make them better and enjoy the experience and help them to try and obtain what they want out of hockey. Is it go to the OHL or go pro or go get a university degree, whatever that next step is try and help them to obtain it. And it's all about them. Try and make them enjoy the game and try and be the best they can. And if they can get something from hockey to get that education, or like a guy like Daniel Altschuler, going to Oshawa and just got a 3-year contract with Carolina. That's awesome. And I think with Peter and myself, it's just kind of our way to thank people that helped us along our path to, especially in my case, making pro, kind of give back in that sense and helping other kids to try and attain that goal. It's a phenomenal experience to play professional sports and just play even at this level. It's phenomenal to play at this level and to get that opportunity and then go further in university and wherever it takes you.
My head scout's a scout in the OHL. One of my education advisor, Bob Mills, he's a part-time scout for Carolina Hurricanes. Been around hockey forever. The kids are really lucky here. They're a blessing. I've got a peak performance coach. It allows me to understand, Gordon McFarland allows me to understand how my players, what makes them tick. One guy you got to give a hug, the other guy you can come down on this guy hard and he's going to respond for you. And the other guy you come hard on him, you lose him for 3 weeks. And the nice thing here is I have an open door policy with all my players and all my parents, all my players and parents. If someone's not happy, if someone wants to come up and talk about something, they're welcome to come up. Because if I'm not happy and I'm going to talk with somebody, I'm going to sit down and have a chat with them. And it's likewise for them. They're, a lot of people don't want to talk to parents, and that parents have raised their kids. They love them. They want the best for them. And that's real important to me, that they're just looking out for their son, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Being a local kid, it was great to get to experience the thrill of watching and playing Junior A. In my hometown, get my friends and family out to watch. So it's something special. Obviously, not every kid has that. So, well, as a goalie, your expectations are a little bit different than players, because you understand that as a young kid, it's more of a development position, and I didn't have to come in and start every game. I got to work on my game in practice every day, and having great coaches here with Dean Dorsey as a goalie coach, and and Pete as well. It was awesome. It was it was great, and it's pushed my goals into college now, and as being a 20-year-old, you get to talk to a lot of schools, and it's exciting. It's a chance to finally make a decision for your future. So for me now that I'm 20, I get to kind of choose where I want to go, and I've had a lot of options, and Pete and our coaching staff have given us a lot of great opportunities. So.
Well, I mean, I think you got to look back. It's a game. You got to have fun playing. That's first and foremost. Is that we're playing a game. You have to have fun. You got to go out there and enjoy yourself. Show the enthusiasm, and there's no pressure on these guys. Pressure is when the difference of your performance is going to put food on your table. That's pressure. But these guys have no pressure. Let's just go out there and have fun, and be a guy, be a teammate, and support each other. And as long as there's effort, no mistakes will happen. But as long as they support each other and learn from the situation, and just keep on trying to be better. That's what life is all about. Do the best that you can do, whatever you do.
As far as developing the hockey players, it starts with the staff we have here, and it starts with our ownership. Keenan mentioned it about allowing me to bring in the people that I need. And we've got Dean Dorsey, who played in the NFL and the CFL, was 2 years as a goalie in the OHL. He's my goalie coach and strength coach. Derek Switzer, who's now joined us, he played 19 years pro, 3 in Britain and 16 years in Germany. Phenomenal asset. Brian Downey's been with me all year. He played at Maine, played in this league, played 2 years, year in Nepean, couple years in Pembroke. Played at Maine for 3 years, signed with the Ottawa Senators, played 7, 8 years pro. Randy Watt is my right-hand guy here. This team, without Randy, this team wouldn't run. Honestly, between him and I, we do put so much time and so much effort into this. And the most gratifying part is watching these kids develop and grow up as young men, and knowing one day they're going to have their own kids, and how they're going to treat people is really, really important to this organization. Hockey's a great game, and it is a game, and it's meant to be fun, but there's so much outside of hockey. In Nepean, family comes first, school comes second, hockey comes third.
Well, there's scrambles in front of the net. What did Canada do? What did he do? The puck. Chipped it to the corner and started all over again.
Has box. Okay, got that? Tanner McSorley have ice, Harold has box.
The Raiders, always a top team in the Yzerman division, are looking to compete for a CCHL championship. It will take focus and determination to get there, but the Nepean Raiders are ready, so watch out, they're coming.